When we're clipping a horse, we can run into some challenges, whether that is getting these straight lines in a trace clip or reaching those hard to reach areas. So I'm going to be covering all those tips, the things that have helped me through the many years of clipping, and a lot more in this video. Let's take a look at the horse we're going to be clipping today. So we're going to be getting started with Legend here, who's got a really heavy winter coat. We're going to be giving him a nice haircut to make him more comfortable. Our first step is making sure our horse is nice and clean. There's no dirt or mud or anything that our clipper blades are going to get hung up on. The next thing that I like to do once they're washed is put some show sheen on them. This allows them to not only be nice and shiny, but most importantly, it allows my clipper blades to run smoothly through their coat. My second step is using this masking tape to mark out my pattern. It's really nice because it doesn't stick to my horse's coat. You can see how there's no hair there, but it allows me to have really nice straight lines to be able to use my grooming chalk and mark out the pattern. So this is a wonderful hack to be able to draw a pattern out with straighter lines if you struggle with that, and you can see how it turned out beautifully. Now we're ready to start clipping. When we go to clip our horse, we want to make sure that we're wearing something to protect us from all of that hair. The hair that we're going to be clipping off can get everywhere. I know from personal experience, it can get in your clothing. It's so itchy and uncomfortable. So you can wear an apron that is designed for clipping to help that hair just fall right off. Or you can wear what I'm going to wear today, which is just a plastic bag. And as long as your horse is comfortable and relaxed with it, this can be just as effective as wearing an apron. So here I am in my super high fashion plastic bag. And as I'm going to clip my horse, I like to clip starting at the shoulders here. This is a nice comfortable area. Most horses are a little bit more comfortable around the shoulder and the wither area. Then I'm going to work my way back towards the flanks, which are a little more sensitive. And then finally, I'm going to work my way back up towards the horse's face, which is often a little bit more sensitive. Now that I've cut this line here, I want to cut up to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up along the hair, and when I get to this point, I'm going to turn the clippers. So I'm going to be cutting and turning like that. I've worked my way up the neck, and now I'm going to be clipping this throat latch area right here. And in this area, it can be a little bit hard to kind of get in there. If the horse's head is up like this area is a little bit closed. So what I'm going to do is just ask my horse to bring his head down and out a little bit. That opens up this area, so it makes it a little easier for me to get in there and clip. As I'm working my way around Legend here and clipping him, I'm clipping these short little bits so that I have a nice smooth cut. And I'm also, in these areas where the skin may be a little bit looser, I'm taking and I'm gently pulling the skin back so that it's easier for me to cut through those areas. Our final challenging area is right here at the flanks. This is a very sensitive area for the horse. And you can see how the hair goes in different directions. So we have the hair going this way and the hair going this way. And then we also have a hair going straight up. So we're going to cut against the hair this way, and then down. So I'm going to start off cutting where I want my line to be, which is right here. So now we're to the final stage of clipping our horse's face. So I want to make sure, again, that if I turn these clippers on up by his face, he's relaxed and comfortable. And Legend's showing me that he's not worried about that. So when I go to clip his face, I don't want my halter in the way. So what I like to do is I just take the halter off and put it over his head like that. If I have a horse that's really tall, you can use a mounting block that you can stand on to clip them. Or I like to just ask my horse to lower their head, so I just apply a little pressure and my horses know to drop their head when I apply that pressure. So that makes it easier to reach and clip them. So when I go to start clipping this area, I'm going to be clipping under the chin first. And then I'm going to flip my clippers around and clip this line, and then clip the rest of the face. As I work my way down Legend's face and I get to his muzzle area, I want to be careful not to cut any of these whiskers that are down here on around his nose. He uses these whiskers to be able to feel in front of his nose where his blind spot is, so I don't want to cut any of those off. So now I'm going to give him a final brush and the big reveal. I think Legend looks amazing with this haircut, and most importantly, he is going to be much more comfortable now in our riding together.